Hello, hello, hello. It says I'm live. Hello, Joe Hart here from Vermont. Person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. I tend to be a Grinch about that stuff, but I understand other people celebrate it. I'm on my iPhone. And this is the first time ever I've done a StreamYard from my iPhone. Seems to be going okay so far. But yeah, I don't know how to, I barely know how to share and stuff on my laptop, much less, it is kind of cool. I'm kind of can move around and stuff, but I'm looking for, where is it? Anyway, this should, I say this every time. I always say I want to keep it to an hour, and I never do. But I think this will be fairly short. It is Christmas. I don't have many subscribers. So I don't expect many visitors and such. But I guess I just wanted to, of course, do my introduction and, just get into the practice of doing those things. Let me see how this would look. It's pretty far away. I assume you can easily hear me, though. Wow, that would be pretty neat not to touch. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is my iPhone. Oh, it's mirrored. That's my right hand, not my left hand. I always get confused. So, yeah, this is my iPhone. First time ever to do StreamYard. I think first time ever to do YouTube by itself or with StreamYard. But I have an iPad that's about to die, and it's quite old and stuff. So I'll probably try that. I don't know if it's available, but I think it is. I think StreamYard says all devices or most all devices. So anyway, I like to do my introduction. As I said, I'm Joe Hart. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I don't usually immediately start talking about my diagnoses or what I call my diagnoses. I call them quirks and idiosyncrasies. That's what I call them, interchangeably. Disabilities, diagnoses, quirks, and idiosyncrasies. Those are all the exact same thing for me. So, but yeah, I don't hide the stuff. It's just some destinations won't get comments. Learn more. Okay. So, anyway, I always like to start off with the thoughts and prayers for the victims, families, loved ones, friends. Sorry, I'm on a script because I forget everything. By the way, welcome to all the live viewers. I love comments. I appreciate comments, especially today. I'll probably mostly be focusing on comments, but I usually always do that. And I'm mostly just testing stuff. And also for the recorded videos, I really appreciate, the recorded viewers, I really appreciate that on all the platforms. I don't know what number this is for StreamYard. I think it's number 12 or 13, or I was really good at that, but now I'm all over the place. So it's like my 13th, I think. So, but the last few, all but the first 5. So that means this is my 8th to be streaming to 6 destinations at once. And, so that's, 6 different destinations, 6 different platforms. After I did my first and then every consequential, all of them subsequent, that's the word I'm looking for. I would click on, the tabs to learn more about what just happened. And, when I click on all 6, they say, this may add, you might have a delay of up to 10 seconds with this. And I guess it did not say this will add 10 seconds, but I read, that. Hopefully I'll come back. Everybody, am I back? So anyway, it's possible with the 6 streams to have up to 60-second delay. And I apologize for that because, when there's slow chat and I get timed out for 60 seconds, I almost stop chatting because you're not really in the conversation if you're 60 seconds behind. But I'm learning. I try to put all my comments, type all my comments into one, and just send one a minute. But I'm impulsive, so I don't like to be timed out. Anyway, so yeah, thoughts and prayers for the victims, families, loved ones, friends, the students of the school, University of Idaho, the community and city, Moscow, Idaho, the county, Latah County, the state, Idaho, and all the LE. I actually, and also, welcome to all the live stream, all the live viewers. I really appreciate that. Feel free to make a comment or anything. I welcome all lurkers. That's fine if we have lurkers and such, but I'd love to get comments if I could. And I actually, whenever I talk about the law enforcement, especially Moscow Police Department, I probably border on sorry if I hope I'm still there. Am I still there? I should have deactivated all my alarms. I get a ton of alarms. I need notifications and alarms. So I get many, 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 many dozens a day. Many dozens a day. So anyway, that was my second one during the stream, and I hope that doesn't kick me out or kick you all out or anything like that. So anyway, I border on being very critical of Moscow Police Department, and recently I've been, like how they say, fake it till you make it. I think my opinion about them, I'm faking it till I make it. So I say, well, we might want to embrace them. We're all on the same team. This is now 42 days. Let's, we can't change the past. They made some, everybody's human and you can't change the past. So let's just try to embrace each other. But that's what I try to say. And I'm sure y'all can hear that it's not sincere. It's not the way. But anyway, I have, when I'm off, when I'm not streaming and I'm not commenting on another stream, when I'm just off and I can chill and drink, and I've made notes of the more egregious things that Moscow Police Department has done, and I think I'm going to do a stream about that. I think it will be controversial because I think I'll get a lot of people saying rah, 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 they suck and blah blah blah, and then others saying, Joe, you're a little too hard on them. So I think I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway, boy, that was a long of continued my thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for all the LE, all the law enforcement, the Moscow Police Department. And like I said, welcome to all the live viewers. Lurking is fine. I guess I'm pretty new to lurkers, but there are a couple people that I can think in particular that would want to lurk. So I think it's fine to lurk, and I just lost one of them. But yeah, feel free to make a comment. I'd love to hear, what platform you're listening from. I have 6 platforms, and not all of them can make comments. And of course, as always, did I get to that yet? I don't think I have. Oh, that's my next thing. But so thoughts and prayers for law enforcement, Moscow Police Department, FBI. They're based out of Salt Lake City and West Virginia and the rest of the country, and ISP, Idaho State Police. So I definitely want to, I think everybody needs help. So let's all work for those kind of people. But anyway, I said this was my 12th or 13th or so stream. And since the first 5 was just a one destination, YouTube. And I had the free StreamYard, and that's all you can do is send it to one destination. You can change the destination. You can send it to Twitter only, and, you can do all sorts of things. But I upgraded so I could send the 6. And since I had the option to do 6, I've done all 6. That's a little extreme. I know I'm OCD and whatever. That's who I am. But I don't know if you'll see back here. Amy, bro, Merry Christmas, Santa Joe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, Amy. You too. And feel free to thank you for being here. You're a rock star. you know, it is Christmas and not everybody celebrates Christmas, but and I think this is true with every day, but my alarms that might have kicked me off. I hope I wasn't kicked off. Sorry about the noises. Maybe I can, I don't want to adjust the volume because that might affect I've never figured out volumes on devices because it might affect my voice, or so you'll get really loud alarms when they come. So anyway, Amy Bro, Merry Christmas, Santa Joe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm okay. I'm alone, and that's most of my holidays are that way. And I've built my bed. I can lay in my bed. But it's not nearly as bad as it may sound. Like last night, I did go. I have an adult daughter, and she came in town to see her mother, and the mother and present husband invited my ex-wife and her present husband, invited me over for Christmas Eve for last night, and that was very nice. So I'm glad I was able to see my daughter. I'm glad my ex-wife continues to invite me. So it was okay. And I don't, generally Christmas is just another day. Anyway, that's my long answer. I hope you're having a great day, Amy. Do not feel obligated to stay and stuff. I know people have, anyway, you know the deal. Everybody has their family commitments and children commitments. And so, and, some people may just want to cuddle and, be alone. You look handsome today. Well, thank you, Amy. I thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. I haven't heard that in a long time. But the first 5 weeks of streaming about Idaho, I was like barely getting a shirt on, and this was kind of my Christmas Eve shirt last night. And I'm like, let's try to look presentable. But thank you very much. I'm going to drink some water. My mouth is a little dry. So Amy Bro, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. And as I always say, don't divulge more information than you want. I consider this to be the open internet. I see a lot of live streamers on StreamYard and YouTube that they act like it's a tight community and it's but I think of it as the open internet. So be careful with sharing information and stuff. But and also, like I say, hello to the live viewers. I love you being there. I don't mind lurkers. I had a fairly challenging stream a few days ago, and I think two people from that stream may lurk in my streams just to see if I've changed or if they want to say hi or, so I don't know. I don't know if that's true at all. I'm just hypersensitive, not paranoid, just hypersensitive. So, anyway, I don't really know how the iPhone works. And that's what that right there, what I'm staring at, that's the iPhone. And, it has mic and cam and guest at the bottom, and then it says more. And more would be I don't know, but more would probably be the how to share. Where do I go see this? I want to see where I can see this. So let's do all. I don't know if I have dropped into my stream as a viewer. I always do that elsewhere, but let's see here. JoeHart. PwD's 8641. So that's wonderful. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Amy. So I'm going to click in that. No, that said stream list live. Okay. I'm going to drop in as a streamer. Donald. Hello, everybody. Hey, Donald, how are you? That's an iPhone. What I'm looking at to the side here is my laptop. And I'm going to just drop into it as a viewer and see what happens. I assume I can. So I just did. I'm going to just drop into it. So I'm going to turn the volume down. Donald, good to see you, Donald. So I'm going to type in, this is me as a viewer. And I'm saying, hey, Joe and mods and chat. And since I'm a Grinch, we'll say MC, which is Merry Christmas. So that me, I don't see that. It's on that screen, but I don't see it on this screen yet. It probably is a delay and such. So, wow, I don't see it. There could be a huge delay. I don't know how long the delay is. So there it is. Hello, Joe and mods in chat. MC. Now that's me as a viewer. That's me as a viewer right there. JoeHart PwD, Idaho 4, rest in peace. I have Android, so I don't know. Yeah, that's all right. So I'm going to click on more. So I hope I don't disappear. Post comment, layout, private chat, broadcast info, settings, cancel. So post comments. Hey, from, I don't know if I'm off screen or on screen. Joe presenter, or, you know, what are we? Streamer. So JoeHart 2, hey, from Joe Streamer. Oh, that's all three of them. Okay, let's see here. Post comment, layout, private chat, broadcast information. StreamYard has about 20-second delay usually. Oh, cool. Thanks, Donald. I'm sure you've heard me say multiple times, I'm actually streaming to 6 streams these days. And, you know, it's been about 8, you know, ever since I was able to stream to up to 8 streams, I've always done 6. I know that's extreme. I should probably start figuring out which ones are, you know, but anyway, I'm going to do that for a month or more. And looks very clean and crisp. Well, thanks. Oh, the photo? Yeah, I mean, iPhones are always superior to, for me, iPhones are always superior to iPads and laptops. But I just don't know how much I can do. Like, I'm wanting to banners. Holy moly. Ticker. Holy moly. Yippee skippy. So let's see here. Oh, I can show them. Okay, I was wondering how to do that. So Amy Bro, Merry Christmas, Santa Joe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, Amy. Amy Bro, you look handsome today. I'm gonna blush. I'm gonna be red. Thank you, Amy. Amy, that's wonderful. And Donald, hello, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, happy holidays to everybody. I know not everybody celebrates, but I do know some people celebrate. So even though I wrote in the description that I'm a Scrooge, I know not a Scrooge, I'm a Grinch. So Donald, hello, everyone. Amy Bro, welcome, Donald. Donald, I'm great, thank you. Cool. And then Donald, cool. And JoeHart, hello, hey Joe and mods and chat, Merry Christmas. That's MC. And that's JoeHart as a viewer over on my laptop in YouTube. I want to kind of learn how to drop into a StreamYard stream. I don't know if I can. Ton of alarms. That was my 4th or 5th alarm that has gone off in 19 minutes and 14 seconds. So if someone could just let me know what happens when that alarm goes off. Do I freeze, or does it turn black, and does it come back within 5 seconds, or does it come back in, you know, just a brief description. You know, my OCD and stuff. Amy, I have Android, so I don't know. They're 20 seconds delay. Donald, love Android, can do more with. Yeah, it seems to be, you know, for the programmers in us, it seems to be more open. You can change things. I'm disabled. I have you know, I need accommodations, and I think Apple is anyway. Usually people are team team iPhone or team Android, but I don't want to be able to change what's on my iPhone for sure. But hey, from Joe Streamer, that's just Joe Streamer. So that is to YouTube and to Twitch and to Facebook page. That's Facebook Pro. Hey, what's up, Hot Mess? Merry Christmas. And you know, thank you, Hot Mess. Thanks for being here. And I know, you know, it is Christmas Day, so I don't expect people to hang out and stay if they, you know, people have their own life. Uh-oh, I just dropped the camera. Sorry about that. So, you know, we have family commitments and children commitments and all that stuff. So feel free to come and go. That's true with all my streams. You can stay for 10 seconds or 2 minutes, and, you know, I don't mind at all. I'm still just trying to learn stuff. But StreamYard. So Donald, it sounds like you know a fair amount. Do you know if I do the 6 stream? Oh, I don't think I finished that story. So when I check the 6 streams afterwards and I click on the tab, it tells me, you know, Twitch can be up to a 10-second or 10-second delay, and there's 6 of them. So I don't know if that means up to 60-second delay. Now, which is, again, that's another conversation. 60 seconds is, if there's a 60-second delay, you're not even, I mean, that's not even fair. You're not even addressing the conversation that, you know, it's weird. So I think I've done tests with my viewers, and I might do one today, but, you know, I'm able to get people to send comments exactly when I say go, and then I time it. And it was, you know, I think one person was 5 to 6 seconds and the other was like 10 seconds. And then everybody else was like, wait, what was the assignment? And I'm like, nah, it's all right, I got 2. So yes, some delay is normal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. So looks very clean and crisp. And Donald, I took that to mean you mean the stream and the iPhone. I'm not sure if you're talking about me looking dapper, and you don't have to say that. So iOS is very limited to me. Android has more options in my views. And I just talked about that. I mean, I'm sure you're a techie. You're a programmer, and I've been streaming all over the place, and everybody in Meerkat was like, yeah, I love Android. I can change everything. And I'm like, I don't want to change anything. I want the accessibility options on iPhone, which I'm sure Android has. But it just works for me. Hot Mess, Merry Christmas, Santa. Thank you. How are all your kids and everybody? Hot Mess. You probably have a full house today. I mean, assuming you celebrate Christmas. You know, there's plenty of people that don't, and there's, you know, Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, and I don't ever want to mention one of those because then I don't mention the 7 of them, you know. But anyway, I want to wish happy holidays to everybody, no matter what they celebrate, or if they celebrate nothing. You know, I mean, I'm alone. You know, I do my deal and stuff. But Amy, Merry Christmas, Hot Mess Summer. Hot Mess, same to you, Amy. And Donald, you need to copy and paste the URL gown joined. Donald, URL is needed to join a StreamYard. Would that be for me? So yeah, it sounds like you're addressing it for. So if I drop that link, I would enter as a guest. Wow, that would be freaky. Because wouldn't that be echoes? And I have sensory challenges and stuff, as always. But let me see. Donald, you need the copy and paste the URL joined. URL is needed to join a StreamYard, run from Roku as well as junk too. I never buy it. Donald, you'd be shocked at mine tech Android, your Android knowledge. Yeah, your tech knowledge. I'm sure. I mean, and you know, that's the cool thing about Androids. And again, I think in my life, I've had one Android. Didn't last too long. And that could have been when we're starting to go from flip phones to smartphones. And I think I had one Android, and I was like, give me an Apple. So, but I mean, I've had 8 or 9 Apples, and I don't understand them. You know, it's like your brain. You know, they say we use, 5 to 10% of our brain in our lifetime. And I'm like, that's me. I can have an iPhone and it does a ton of stuff and I never learn it. So Amy Bro has a Christmas tree and a couple celebrations there. That is cool. So guest, invite guest, copy. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Thank you, Donald. I didn't think of that. Post comment. I'm going to try it. I'm going to click into it and invite myself in. Paste. But I don't know. I don't know how long I will last. I know StreamYard well. You do, Donald. Golly, I need so much help. So I'm going to click on it. Oh, okay. My cameras. And I won't stay there long because of, enter studio. It says remove. How do I enter him in? It appears to me. So Donald, do you stream yourself? Is that how you learned it, or you're techie and you learned it anyway? So yeah, down at the bottom, I'm in here as an invitee, but when you hover above the thumbtack, I'm sure y'all can't see that. There's the two thumbtacks. The blue one, which is to the right on my screen. I can't tell if on your screen. But when I hover it, it says remove. And usually when I hover it, it says enter. I used to do live on Amazon. Wow, that's cool. The person has to be loud in. JoeHart. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this iPhone thing. I'm starting to like it, but I mean, I haven't shared a video and that stuff. So that stuff, I'll say, no, give me back to. So I know streaming. Then person has to be allowed in. Then I used to do live Amazon. So. Add to stream. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, I'm about to add me. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was looking at the wrong one. It's easy once you learn. It's amazing. It's easy once you learn it. Amazing. And I think it is pretty cool. Now, the reason I've lagged off the last couple of days because of that challenging stream I had 2 or 3 or 4 days ago. But the reason I'm urgently streaming, it was mostly once a day and almost, occasionally I do twice a day, is because, I have no money and I'm testing this for a month. And then if I don't know it well enough in a month, then I'll test it another month and then decide if I'm going to upgrade. I would definitely fundraise. And by the way, I like to be full disclosure and I don't like to be misrepresented. And I want to monetize and I have no money and I fundraise. So, I don't, people are like, oh, everybody's yelling at me because I say my computer's broken down, but I need stuff. So, anyway, I was looking at the wrong thing. So in 3, okay, so I'm going to count down and then I'm going to click myself in. I don't know what happens. I guess it's going to split the screen and I don't know about audio. So, on basic plan, only allowed you 20 hours too. Yeah, I can't do 20 hours because I talk too much. And the thing I can't do one stream. So the first paid program is 3 streams, and then I have to choose which 3 of the 7. I think I have 6 or 7. So and in this one I can do up to 8, but it's really expensive. It's $49 a month, which I don't have, but I'm finding it for a month or 2 to test. And then if I decide to keep it, which again, Valerie Miller, Merry Christmas. How are you, Valerie? It's good to see you. So if I decide that it's worth it and I'm going to keep it and stuff, it's $468 or something, but it comes out to $39 a month. You get, if you buy it yearly, you get 9 months paid and you get 3 months free. So, and you know, I like to save money when I can, but like I said, full disclosure, be right back. Bathroom. Cool, Donald. Thank you. So, hey, good. And you? I'm doing pretty good, Valerie. And this is a test. That right there, what I'm pointing at is the iPhone. And so I've never done a stream on the iPhone. I don't think I've even done a YouTube stream, but I haven't done a StreamYard stream. And so I'm mostly testing and stuff. And it's good to see you. Merry Christmas. We miss you on the T-Rev show. I miss the place too. He's a great guy and he's done phenomenally. I am forever indebted to him. I wish it had not transitioned to where it is now. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I wish you know, I knew I was going to be live streaming a lot, and you know, and anyway, I miss it a lot. I miss it a lot. I don't know if I had 2 of me, I'd be over there every stream and I'd be over here every stream. But yeah, thank you. It's anyway, I don't want to say too much. He is a great guy. He is a great guy. I wish it wasn't in the situation. Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, he's a good guy. He's a when I go into other streams as a viewer and I type, and I don't like to type because I take too long, and sometimes I'm getting that 20-second or 60-second delay, you know, timeout or whatever, you know, the slow chat. And but anyway, I'm an excitable person, so I can get kind of excited with comments. But obviously, the times I get most excited is when I disagree. So it takes a lot of energy to get excited and disagree, but it also takes a lot of energy out of me to always be disagreeing. And it seemed like I was. There's a lot of streams that I'm disagreeing with. And I've been in, you know, I mean, as a viewer, I've been in, I'm sure over 100 different streamers and hundreds of hours, you know, in the last 5 weeks. I didn't really know much about YouTube Live 5 weeks ago. And so I dropped into a you know, email and a press conference about the Idaho 4. And as soon as that press conference was over, and his stream, as soon as everything was over, I'm like, this is what I got to do. And I've wanted to be on YouTube Live for 5, 6, 7 years, and I haven't. I have to print things up and I have to study them, and I'm just not a doer. I don't get things done. And I saw that stream, and I'm like, I have to do this, and I have to get live. And then I started seeing people like Britt and T-Rev, and I'm like, oh, how do I do this? And I think some of my emails were misconstrued because I got so excited. But anyway, I'm trying to get away from, and like I said, today is testing. I'm a Grinch. I will certainly say Merry Christmas in return to people, but I'm alone. And, you know, it's just, I've made my bed. That's the bed I sleep in. So this isn't really about, it can be about Idaho 4. And feel free to throw in any comments about that, and that might get me on track to that topic. But for Idaho 4, I'm trying to get away from allegedly and speculating and theories and hypothesis, especially if especially if other people don't say, this is my opinion, or I think this, or my speculation is this, they make those definitive statements of, I know the dog was indoors and in this bedroom. We don't know where the dog was. And I know those two downstairs roommates heard something. I know it. And that one woman is guilty, and I'm like, and I'm new to crime sleuthing. I think it's wearing on me a bit. And I think the wearing it's doing on me is I'm going to just evolve into a slightly different way of doing it. But it also could wear on me and I go back to motorsports. I don't, motorsports is starting to ramp up. Last year I hit the road January 2nd. January 2nd is when I hit the road for 2.5 months or 3.5 months or something. So, anyway, I don't know, Donald, if you're back. I didn't mean to wait until you got back. I just greeted Valerie, and it's so nice to see her. And thank you. I really appreciate you saying we miss you on subjects change every week. And I don't know if you do have the laughing emoji. But yeah, I mean, we're getting very little information. So when we get a nugget, everybody's like, I know it's him. I know it's Dave and Dave. I don't know if anybody knows music and the musical group David and David. I love the group David and David. I think their first album, and I think their only album came out in 1987. I was in treatment that time, and I loved their album. So anyway, the suspects, David and David, were like, we know it's them, and we know it's, now we still think it's Dylan, but it's her boyfriend, and I'm like, golly, what are we doing? I don't like naming names, but I will name names. So, okay. So Donald, I don't know if you're back yet, but Valerie, earlier I mentioned, hey, I'm watching okay. So this, let's see here. Hey, as a viewer, I did this earlier, but that comment there is from, it takes a while there. Hey, as a viewer, that was immediate. The last one took a while. So that one there, the JoeHart PwD's, Idaho 4, rest in peace. That's a viewer. So I was like, hey, I know how to view it from, to make sure the audio's working and the video's working and all that stuff. But I was like, I wonder how I can view from StreamYard. And Donald was like, oh, you have to drop the link and you invite someone in. And I'm like, me? I can invite myself in? So anyway, I'm in the back. I'm in the green room. It's not called green room. If you pay $350 a month to StreamYard, it's called a green room. It's called a green room. But I own the theater, so I'm going to call it a green room, if that's okay. So I'm a little behind. I used to do live on Amazon. It's easy once to learn it. Yeah, that's true for most people, Donald. But my brain, the synapses don't work very much. And like they say, a habit, you can form a habit in 21 days. Well, I think it takes me like 35 days. But if I streamed like every third day, I would forget half of what I learned. So I'd be like, how do I invite myself in? And they're like, you just did that 2 days ago. So, and people don't say that to me. They don't. I would not like comments like that very much at all. But anyway, it's the learning part is tricky for me. On basic plan only allows you 20 hours too. Yeah, of live streaming. Yes. Valerie, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Valerie. Hey, good and you. Be right back. Bathroom, Valerie. We miss you on T-Rev show. Thank you, Valerie. And Santa Claus, thank you. And Valerie, I understand. And subjects change every week. Isn't that wild? And Valerie, I feel bad for the Idaho 4 case, but the whole drama behind it is confusing and annoying. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure people will learn as they see more and more of my streams. I like to highlight every comment. I like to read every comment, and then I like to respond whether it's a question or not. But the way my brain works, I will read a comment, and then I might take a right turn, and people are like, I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that. So I don't, it's just the way I do it. So I'm not, I don't mean to put, I mean, the way I am this moment, reading that comment, I might not totally understand what you're saying, but it'll get me on a tangent and you'll be like, no, that's not even what I meant. So I try to read it as best as I can. So let me read it again, and then I'll respond as I already had the thought. So Valerie says, I feel bad for the Idaho 4 case, but the whole drama behind it is confusing and annoying. And the way I take drama, confusing and annoying, I would guess that's like, the two roommates not hearing anything, and then the two roommates summoning people before they called 911, and they called 911 9 hours later, and and the cops effing let people leave the house when they got there at noon. They didn't keep people there for hours or days, or they didn't keep people. And I don't know the law behind, on TV shows, they keep people in the building until they're done with them. So I don't know if that's the true way thing. But yeah, like, I mean, the police are making a statement, and then they have to correct it 2 days later. Steve Gonsalves, he talks a lot, and I'm sure he was getting more information than he then got. And he seems to be more reserved and controlled and silent. So he's probably starting to get more information again. But yeah, I mean, it is confusing. Why is this white, this white car? Why is it important? Why can't they narrow it down with DMV? And why can't they, why are they looking at 22,000 of them? And I know some people are like, that's a red herring and all that kind of stuff. But, it's, Anyway, I'm going to click myself in. I might do a back and forth, but I hate echoes. I have stimulus challenges, so I get distracted and stressed out with. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. But anyway, I'm going to click myself in. My laptop is turned down, so it may not even hear. So okay, to test. It says add to the stream. So in 3, 2, 1, and then I'll click the stream. So in 3, 2, 1. Wow, that's interesting.
Echo. There's an echo for me. How about
that
is me as a guest on the panel. Hey. Hello. My name's JoeHart. Okay.
Hot mess. We're going really bad. Oh, your stream. I was thinking you were talking about your Christmas and your family. I hope not. So you're talking about my stream. We're going really bad. Now, if someone could confirm me, and I know there's a delay, so y'all anyway, on my laptop it says your audio was also removed. So I'm just hoping that you can still hear me. Can everybody still hear me here? The key to playing multiple cameras is muting one of the mics. That echo will hurt people's ears. Okay, I'll try it. It says, got it. You read a tip and it, the answer is to say, got it. And I don't got anything. Okay. I have already muted. I've already muted the microphone for the person I'm going to invite in, me. So I'm going to add to stream. So, add to stream. Hello. Is there an echo? I don't hear an echo, and I don't hear anything on my laptop, but I don't really hear anything on this either. So yes, we can hear you, and I deleted that because that was a misprint. Oh, good. We're going really bad. thanks, Hot Mess. Thanks for your helping out. And like I said, I mean, this is Christmas. Everybody can feel free to go where they may need to go, or nowhere. You know, I think it's fine to watch 10 Christmas movies by yourself and just sit there and eat, chocolate ice cream or, whatever you want to do. So, yes, we can hear you. And I deleted that because that was a misprint. Cool. I see all your comments that I read. So I guess there was one that was deleted. We're going really bad. The key to playing multiple cameras is muting one of the mics. Anyway, I think I wanted what I said. No echo. That's better. Oh, so it seems like you can hear one. That you can hear me. Okay, cool. So thank you, Hot Mess. That was, I muted the microphone. We're supposed to have different descriptions, but I can worry about descriptions later. But I think Donald was here. He needed to take a break for stuff. Guest. What is guest? It says 1. Oh, it's okay. It is me. Okay. So, so more. Let me see what more does. So it says post comment layout. I'm a little scared of layout, but I finally have done one. I appreciate your concern, but I know I can leave when I need to and can stay when I need to. I'm good. Cool. Yep. That's just the way I am. But cool. Yeah. Got it. Not got it. I was just saying whenever I click those bars and it says got it, I almost never can click something and say got it, but I'll try to get it. So, what, yeah, that's what I thought. That was the one you deleted, but I deleted that we're going really bad, Santa. That's the one I deleted. Like that one. Cool. Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe I'm the master and I keep all comments. I don't know. I don't know why it's still on my stream. But anyway, I was talking and Donna was like, "Oh yeah, you just invite your." I was just saying I usually like to watch my stream and hear my stream to make sure everything's going okay, just in case people aren't available or they didn't hear my question, and so I would know if the audio and video is working. So he was like, "Oh no, you just drop a link and that's how you invite people in." And I'm like, "What? For me? Are you talking about me?" I don't think he said yes, but I was looking at it and it seemed to work, and so I tested it. It's I don't know how helpful it is right at this moment because the microphone. I like to hear things. I like to be able to hear and say, "Oh, okay, so it is working." And I don't hear anything right now. I don't hear. I hear my voice, but usually I'm hearing it on the device or the other device. And so anyway, I'll probably get rid of me. So let's see here. I'm going to do remove. And so let me, I'm sorry, I'm testing. So I'm going to read this again, the got it box. So it says, important, your audio was also removed. Add yourself back and use the layout buttons if you want to maximize a guest screen without losing audio. Got it. So, it doesn't show on your StreamYard what I delete. It just shows on YouTube. Okay, cool. Thanks. So, so I'm gonna, how do I get him out of here? Exit. Huh. Stop mic cam, edit audio avatar, edit name. Okay, back. Welcome back, Donald. Thanks for coming back, man. I just added myself to the stream and I needed to So I'll I'll just show you real quick, Donald, since you're the one who suggested to me. So in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to add myself back in. There it is. I didn't count. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. There I am. And so thank you, Donald, for walking me through that. First time I did it, both mics were on, so there was a huge echo and actually a screeching also to me. But then Hot Mess was letting me know about muting, and so I did that. And then I came on, I think, similar to right now. So, yeah, I was able to talk, and you could hear the one talking, the host there, but you didn't hear feedback or all that, or echoes and stuff from the other one. So anyway, I'll just close it. But yeah, thank you, Donald, for so I'm going to remove, I haven't, leave studio. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't know how to get out of there. Anyway, I don't need to learn that. Yeah, cool, Donald. That was cool. So anyway, let's see. So glad to help. Yes, thank you so much, Donald. I appreciate that. So okay, back to more. More is post comment layout, which, like I said, I've only done one. My mod, suggested that I do, with my upgraded plan, I can go in and do a recorded video. So I don't have any audience. I can take as long as I want, and I can record it, and then I can keep it if I want. If I don't usually watch recorded videos. I'm learning that I have to in YouTube Live, but I don't usually. But so I can keep it if I want to learn from it and go back to it, or I can just delete it. So I finally have done that once, and I tried to relax, and I tried to take my time, and I tried to, click on every tab and try to go through it. That's, my LCD. I got to click on every single thing. And so it's kind of cool. And there were a couple things, layout, and, I was like, okay, I tried everything they had, and it looked like I needed to, find my own layouts. And I actually even got on chat with StreamYard, which is that's a little tricky for me because I type too much and I try to explain too much. And, I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I usually need ADA accommodations. And they're like, whoa, they don't say this, but in their mind, they're probably saying, just ask your question, and that's just the way. I mean, I do that for a specific purpose. You don't usually get the support of the ADA accommodation unless you mention it immediately. If you mention it immediately. So, I mean, but I'm going to just do that. So, okay, post comment, layout, private chat, broadcast information. What's broadcast information? Whoa, I don't like that. I can't see my screen. So, settings, general camera, audio, recording, layouts, guest. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Donald. Layouts, are they there? Oh, that's a layout. These are layouts? Okay, I'm gonna add myself back in. Okay, there's single. What? I'm sorry. Solo layout. What word? Overlay. That's the word I was confusing it with. I was thinking of overlay. Sorry. So these are layouts. I'll go through them anyway, but I'm kind of used to these, but I'm not sharing enough videos for me to always, get to use them. But anyway, that's solo layout. That's cropped layout. That's group layout. That's spotlight layout. That's news layout. I didn't see a change. That's screen layout. That's picture in picture. I don't see a change. And that's cinema. So I'm going to go back to, anyway. So that's 3, 6, 8. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was confusing it with overlay. Yeah, sorry. I'm learning. So yeah, overlay and a few other things. I clicked on it, and I exhausted every option they had, and it didn't seem to make a difference. Or anyway, I forget exactly, but it was neat to do a recording, and I probably should start doing that like every other day or something. So because then I won't have a audience, then I won't be self-conscious about time, then I won't be, and I can just step through it, and I can do chat. Chat was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. you know, like I said, I always have, so layout, private chat. Let's see, private chat. Okay. Broadcast settings, cancel. So cancel. Okay, so guest invite. So I'm thinking that I'm not able, it doesn't show on your StreamYard. What I delete, it just shows on YouTube. Cool. Hot mess. People use multiple cameras when they have guests usually. Cool. Thanks. I'm not, I'm sure you've already, you probably wrote that before. I'm not looking for multiple cameras. I mean, it'd be cool, I guess. But I was just, and I'm still up there. I don't mean to be up there. But I wasn't trying to do multiple. Yeah. Let me get out of here. So I'm removed. So now I'm the only one up there. I don't think I'm trying to do multiple cameras. I'm just trying to drop into the stream. When I do stuff on Twitter, I like to have another device that I wouldn't be using otherwise that's watching it. So I can see and hear if my Wi-Fi is freezing and that kind of stuff. And YouTube, it seems like I can do that if I, whether I'm on YouTube alone or StreamYard doing YouTube plus others, I can drop into YouTube as a viewer. And, some of my comments above it said, hi, from a viewer, so so that's what I'm trying to do in StreamYard. I wouldn't say, and yeah, we don't need to work on it anymore, but I would say I don't understand at all how I can just watch my StreamYard and know if it's working or not, the audio, the video, if my sharing is working. So I don't, it's definitely not as a panelist. So it would be something. So we don't need to, that's probably way above, that's when my eyes start glazing over and I get overwhelmed. So, but anyway, thank you, Donald, for, okay, back. Yeah. Glad to help. Amazing. Thank you, Donald. So yeah, thank you for walking me through that, Donald. I didn't even think about it. I was like, and I might have even asked the question incorrectly. I might have said, how do I become a guest of my stream or, whatever. But I just like to, now, I'm small potatoes. So I've done tons, I've done, I don't know how many, I would say I've done 3,000 live streams. Something like that, maybe 2,500, something like that. But I've done a ton, and I'm small potatoes, so I don't always have people that's, when I say, hey, can you tell me about your audio? And I don't always have responses, so I usually need to test it myself. I live in Vermont, and the Wi-Fi is atrocious and that kind of stuff. So learning stuff has curves to us all. Amen. For sure. But yeah, I really appreciate your knowledge. So I say so a lot. Sorry about that. So let's see here. Just testing on the banners. Whoa. Oh, no. I hit the wrong. Okay, comment. My stream looks different now. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to somehow figure out how to do, if you can't tell from that banner or comment, whatever's on top where it says, if you want, please follow me. As you can tell, I want to type too long. And the triggering warning, I type too much. But, and that's until I get cured or something, that's what I'm going to do. But I want to tighten that stuff up. Obviously, I'm not going to have a banner like that on the screen because, let's go to a comment. I think the comment, it removes the banner. So let me try. So yeah, that removes it. So, and plus I want a ticker, I want to, anyway, I want a billion things, I want trigger warning to be anyway, it's just the way I work. I want to put like 20 words into the trigger warning of, I am, please be sensitive to what you can hear and, that kind of stuff, which, whatever. That may not be on. Anyway. So somehow I'm going to have to figure all that out. So it's just one ticker that has absolutely everything in it. Again, getting back to that Twitter. By the way, I didn't shout out to all the. I apologize that it took me an hour to shout everybody out that I'm streaming to. I do apologize. Thank you for still being here. But this is my 12th or 13th StreamYard. I upgraded on the program. I can go up to 8 destinations, and I'm doing 6 destinations currently. They call them destinations. I call them platforms. So I just wanted to shout out and thank all of them. So a shout out and thank to Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, slow and steady. That's the foundation is YouTube. Twitch, I've had an account. All these I've had accounts for many years, but Twitch I've had an account for a fair amount of years, and I've never done a video, and I haven't done one over there, but I've done 8 of them over here, and they go over there. So welcome Twitch, thanks for watching, and Twitter. And as everybody knows, Twitter is my current my biggest audience platform. So I really appreciate them watching and stuff. Now, the problem with Twitter is they can't make comments. And, as soon as I found that out, before I upgraded, I got in touch with StreamYard and I was like, is there an ETA on that? And they're like, well, we're working on these other things. And I'm like, isn't this all about engagement? Isn't it all about engagement? And they're like, yeah, So anyway, I do apologize, Twitter. Once I get 3 or 4 operational devices, one of them would probably be watching my stream on Twitter, so that if you made a live comment, I could see the live comment, and then I could try to respond to it live. But the way it is now, that I would like to set it up is, feel free, and this is true with all platforms. So, feel free to send me a comment through DMs, or it doesn't have to be private to me. So you can just send a regular tweet, or however you want to get in touch with me. So you can send that stuff, and you can just send that stuff out. Anyway, we had I know we just passed an hour, and I didn't want to be too long today, but there were a couple of comments that were Idaho 4 related, and so I wouldn't mind. That helps me to get back on track. But this is testing. This is only about testing. And, I wanted everybody to know that I'm a Grinch with Christmas. I've seen I haven't seen many streams today. I probably have seen 4 streams today. And every single one of the streams, there was always one comment that says, fine, you're not going to acknowledge Christmas. See you later. And they're like, what? Our description says, crime sleuth, And so anyway, I wanted everybody to know that I'm a Grinch. So I will, I will certainly say, Merry Christmas, and return that. But it's I'm generally a Chris. So let's see here. So hot mess. So sometimes with Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, I can see all the comments on StreamYard, but they can't see each other's comments, if that makes sense. It does make sense. I don't have a ton of traffic on all of them. Facebook is a necessary evil. Sorry about that, Facebook. Glad to see all these new YouTube channels, though. Oh, cool. So yeah, I have received Twitch comments, and so I saw them, and that was cool. And then I had a fairly new mod a couple of days ago or a week ago, and they're talking about, oh wow, thank you for the privilege. I don't know much about mods, and then they finally said, oh, I'm ready for a troll. I said, well, I'm not really concerned about trolls too much, but go for it. Do whatever you want, and you make your decision if that's appropriate or not. So anyway, I got a troll from Twitch, and I went, there you go, so-and-so, there's your troll. Good luck. And I guess I sent her down a rabbit hole, because she came back. It wasn't too long, but she came back and she said, I don't, what's the troll? What are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, golly, that's on Twitch. I guess you can't see it. And they're like, no, we can't see it. So, I might do that a week. I won't do that, but I might do something similar to that a week from now. I will forget that, okay, Twitch doesn't show to all of them. And similar, LinkedIn was having not a, and I don't call them trolls. I think my personal opinion, and it's my channel, so I guess I can voice that, but my personal opinion, 85 to 90% of trolls usually starts out as a difference of opinion, and then it escalates really quickly, either from other viewers attacking them or they wrote a comment that people misperceived. But I mean, there's obvious trolls, the ones that drop in and they leave 11 comments in 1 second saying, hey, get onto my channel and see XXX stuff and all that stuff. And I mean, those are obvious trolls. But I've been in many recent streams, and I'm like, that's not a troll. That's not a troll. They have a different opinion than you. And it's not my place to teach everybody everything. But anyway, okay, let me reread it again because I probably got way off topic. Bots too. Yeah. Amen. Bots. Can bots? I mean, I know AI exists and I know bots exist. And, over in Twitter, I lost. The reason I want people to follow me in Twitter is because I can't follow anybody. I need 15,000 followers before I can follow again. And that was because of bots and Russian bots. But, and I understand. I mean, I don't want to say I understand. I kind of get AI and I kind of get bots, but boy, that was a long preface. So Donald, do you know if bots can talk like a real human, and a bot can actually take what your last comment said and refer to that specific topic, and they can act like a human? Does that make sense? Or is it all just generic bot stuff, like pre-recorded bot stuff? Is there any AI in a bot? So anyway, that's my question. So, okay. So sometimes with Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, I can see them all. The comments on StreamYard, but they can't see each other's comments, if that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. So, and again, for me, it's just not, the volume's not there yet. So, I celebrate, let's just talk in code or vagueness. I celebrate the time I get comments from all 6 streams. I'll just put it that way. But Twitter can't comment. But So Donald, glad to see all these new YouTube channels. Actually, and I'm new here. I'm new here for 5 weeks, ever since Idaho 4. But so I don't know who's been here 17 years and who's been here 2 weeks. But and I see everybody. Yeah, I'm. The way I do Twitter and the way I do everything, the quote of, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. I follow everybody and I listen to everybody, and I'm smart enough, I can have my own thinking of taking their information and then disseminate it and figuring out what to do with it. So anyway, I drop into all channels, but anyway, I don't know which ones are old and new, but I've enjoyed quite a few. So yeah, Donald says bots too, and then he says likely no. So yeah, I would assume that bots can't do that. And I mean, I don't think it. I mean, I'm not upset or I get revved up about a lot of things, but I don't get upset about others calling everything a troll. Everything. As soon as they say, if the question was, I can't even think of a good example, but if the question was, do you think, do you think if one of the women on the first floor is responsible? And the comment is, I know that dirty dog did that, or something like that. Or, I think the dirty dog did that. That might be inappropriate, but most likely that's not a troll. That's someone that got jacked up by the question. So, and I'm not trying to fix the world. But that's generally the way I look at trolls. But anyway, I don't want to tell my mods can do whatever they want. They can, thank you, Hot Mess, for being a mod, and all my mods. I really, and it's Christmas. I don't expect everybody to come in, but yeah, they're welcome to make their own decisions. Now they'll probably tell from me how I feel in particular with a certain person. So they might go, well, I might time them out because Joe's reacting. But I'm going to mostly try to just, I don't want to spend 20 minutes telling them what are good things and what are bad things. Although I try to do that in my description. No one is perfect all the time. It don't exist. Amen. So, but anyway, yeah, it's, so let's see here. I'm trying to look at the other things I can so at the top, and this is a very different screen than on my laptop. I'm, clearly way more comfortable with my laptop, but that's why I'm testing the iPhone. So it does say I have 7 viewers. I'm sure in Twitter I have 200 viewers. So hello to all the 206 viewers. I don't mind people lurking, but because of my recent streams, I can probably guess who a couple of those lurkers are. But it might not be. There's plenty of reasons to lurk. So I welcome everybody. Feel free to send a comment if you want. So anyway, so there's comment, which I'm on now, and then there's banner, which is the 2 things. Wait a minute. So let's see here. Okay, that's back. So those are banners. And then there's brand. I did change my color to green. I did figure that out. So brand color is green. Theme is bubble. Logo. Okay, so logo, overlay, and video clips, and background music. I guess everything else in brand, I have to go find and download them, and which I don't understand. I have downloaded plenty of stuff, but I didn't intentionally send it to anywhere. And I have photos elsewhere besides photos, and I have documents elsewhere besides documents, and I have I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, anyway, brand color, I have the green, and we can choose that and stuff. And bubble is kind of neat. Does that change? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's classic. That's minimal. That's block. I thought there was more, but I'm going to go back to bubble. And the logo, StreamYard overlay. Let me take that off. I didn't look. I have to look up. So I'm going to show it. Oh, okay. So it's that. Okay, I'm going to put it back on. And then, so video clips, that's that 30-second countdown. But I have to add other video clips. And then background, bubbles dark. But I don't see any change with this. Let me know if y'all see any change with this. So in 3, I'm going to count down and hit background, bubbles, dark. That's the only choice for background. So in 3, 2, 1. Oop, I hit that on 1. I don't see any change, and I'm going to bring it back. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, that says hot. So I was showing it now. Backgrounds aren't visible in solo. Oh, okay. I'm going to bring myself back in. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So what it said is backgrounds aren't visible in solo layout. You can crop solo layout in settings. Okay. I still don't see a change. Let me, so that's cropped. No change. That's group layout. I don't see a change, but I probably have too much going on. That's spotlight. Still no change. That's news layout. Still no change. Screen layout. Still no change. Picture in picture. Still no change. And cinema layout. Now, I didn't notice on all 8 of them, but this one, when I just hit it there, let me go to something. Okay. Okay, on that one, the screen layout where there's 2 of us, it says it says the same thing. Backgrounds aren't visible in solo layout. You can crop solo layout in settings. I don't want to crop. I have no idea. I mean, with lots of those things, I know just enough to be dangerous. I have a bachelor's of engineering. I mean, I have a bachelor's of science, and I almost had a master's of engineering, except for my drinking and other drugging. So I probably know just enough to be dangerous if my synapses were working. But no, I don't want to crop. I want to just figure this stuff out for basic stuff. And I'll probably grow, as it goes. So let's see here. Okay, so it still says 6 people. And like I said, feel free to throw in an Idaho 4 topic that we can talk about. I'm sure my testing is not exceptionally exciting. And it does show 6 people here. Golly, Donald, thank you. And Hot Mess and all those. And, JoeHart 2 and JoeHart PwD's and JoeHart and Valerie Miller and Donald and let's see here. Amy Bro. Uh-oh. My comments just disappeared. Let's go back to the bottom. So I might just make it, I got rid of 2 people. Don't leave. No, I mean, feel free to leave. So, okay, comments, banners. I think I did both of those. I did the ticker and the non-ticker, and I want to expand upon those and make them perfect. And then the brand color, theme, logo, overlay, video clips, background music, and that's it. So that's at the top. At the bottom, mic, I don't want to touch that. Camera, I don't want to touch that, but I assume that activates it. Oh, I've never done a, let me get rid of me. Got it. So it's, okay. So, I guess I will do it. I don't want to do it. So, I'm going to hit my mic. I assume that means it will mute me. So I'll probably mute it for 5 seconds. So if you can let me know, yes, you were muted, but I'll probably count. So I'll count to 3, hit mic, count to 5, hit it back and come back. And then if anybody is out there, just let me know if it is muted. So 3, 2, 1. So anyway, that was a 5-second count on, I think it means mute. So, okay. Muted. Yay. Thank you, Donald. So I'm going to do the same thing with the camera. I've never, ever done an avatar or profile pic or whatever it's called. I think icon. I think I've heard all those words for different platforms and stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing. I get nervous hitting these buttons because I don't want to end the thing. I mean, it's just testing. So I'm going to do the same thing. 3, 2, 1. I hit camera. I don't even have a picture. So I just see, I don't know if y'all see the same thing. I see a white circle with a gray, generic person in the middle of the gray. So, I mean, not just I'm not good at describing things. So I see white, gray, white, starting from the outside. A white circle, then gray stuff, and then white stuff. I thought it would show my profile pic. No icon. Golly. Okay, so I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully I'm back. So I'm back. So Donald says no icon. So I'm guessing you're saying it's not my, I'm not sure if you're saying it's not my profile pic or you didn't even see the white and gray thing. I assume you're saying it wasn't my profile pic, which it's not yet. I'll probably try to figure out how to do that. But I'm never off camera. I don't ever want to be off camera. So anyway, thank you, Donald, for your help. Guest participants, it shows me. So it shows JoeHart P, who's talking right there. And then JoeHart, the other one, is in backstage in the green room. I owned a theater, so I'm going to call it a green room. And then invite guests, so I don't need to do that. And then more. Right, I see white and gray. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. And my eyes are probably starting to glaze over. So I probably don't need, I say, I don't need more, but I'll ask good questions. And, I apologize that I keep asking questions. But if it's really easy, Donald, how for me to put my icon pick up instead of that gray thing up when I go to mute camera, which I'll never do. But if I do that, again, I want full disclosure. So I want my picture. I don't want a generic white and gray thing. But again, you don't need to do that. So anyway, post comment, layout, private chat, broadcast information settings, and cancel. So I've done all that stuff. So I think I have walked through everything. I always I'm usually always hungry. Food is not a consistent thing in my life. And, I certainly don't have 3 meals a day, but, so I'm usually always hungry. So I'm like, oh, I got to get off and eat. But, Avatar, make it show up. How do I make it show up? Do I do it on my, it's probably a setting over in YouTube, right? I probably have to go over to my laptop and it probably says when you're off camera, which of these choices do you want to show? And then you click it. But I have no idea where that is. But Avatar, make it show up. Amen, Donald. So I might just, maybe. Okay, so YouTube, that's not what I want. I want the other thing. YouTube Studio. No, I do want YouTube. No, okay, let's try Studio. So settings. Yeah, it's tied to Google. Oh man, I don't know Google at all. I don't even know my password. I think one of my emails is in Google, and I never type in the password. I either back out or it somehow miraculously let me go in without it because I've been there for 17 years or whatever. But okay, so I'm going to go through this is YouTube channel, not YouTube Studio. It's YouTube channel. I still haven't figured out the difference there, but I am in, no, I'm wrong. I'm in YouTube Studio. I'm in YouTube Studio, and it has settings at the bottom. So I've clicked that. That's how I change the description of these streams, which I like. I'm wordy, and you can put up to 5,000 characters. And guess what? In a couple of weeks, I'm going to max that out. Not a good idea. I know it's not. So general settings, channel, update defaults, advanced setting. Let me see. License, category, video language, caption certificate. Wait a minute, let me put this down so I can do two hands. Automatic chapters, license, category, language and caption certification, video language, caption certification, title and description language, allow all comments, hold it. Yeah, so okay. So permissions, add or change permissions for this channel. For now, these permissions won't apply to some channel features and part. So just list my, it's a different email address. I think of myself as having it pick what you have there. Yes, it's tied to Google. It pick what you have there. I don't totally follow Donald, but on none of my platforms, on none of my devices do I have a gray and white. They all have a picture of me are some version of a picture. All of them do. So I don't have that gray and white selected anywhere. But so let me go to, that's permissions. It has me as the owner, a different email address, which is mine, but I don't know how to get into it. And then community, that's my my mods and approved users and hidden users. And all channels can redirect to my content. I have blocked words. I didn't know I did blocked words. A YouTube on your photo, won't it? What it be? YouTube. So I'm going to close that. Okay, so this is, I don't know, I can't see. That's my YouTube studio channel, and it has a picture of me. And then if I go to YouTube channel, which again, I still don't understand the difference. It's basically the exact same picture. So that's my YouTube channel, not studio. That's my YouTube channel. Basically the same picture, but it is a picture. That's what I'm saying. So Google, go to your channel YouTube. Okay, I'm there. This is my channel YouTube. I see customized channel maybe. I don't know what I can't see what you're seeing. Yeah, customized channel maybe, manage videos, about, channels, community, playlist, live, shorts, home. Or it could be any of these things too. Home, shorts, subscriptions, library, history, your videos, watch later, linked, show more. Can't see. Oh, banner. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. So let's see here. Let's so that's the, how come that won't turn the way I want it to? That's the entire screen, but I assume you want to go to, it's probably the blue thing, right? Customize channel. Go left. Left click on your photo. Okay. Now it shows a camera. Shows a camera. I don't want to change that picture because I don't know how to input. So I'll click on the, it seems like, so I'll left click, which I don't have a mouse. I just, okay. Channel customization. Picture. Top corner. Oh, top corner. So you mean on here? So left click that. Your channel, your tube, switch account, sign out, appearance, send feedback. That seems different. I thought I've seen other things. Let me try this one. That's manage your Google account, which I don't want to sign out at all. Other profiles, guest. Maybe as a guest, I had that gray thing. Top corner. So I assume you meant yes to the really top one as opposed to the pretty top one. And top right, I assume, do you say top right? Go left click top corner. Yeah. Okay. So you're browsing as a guest. Well, I don't want to do that. Fast. See pencil icon. Pencil. Okay, I see the pencil. I'll click it. Customize profile. Name your, pick a theme color. Pick an avatar. Isn't that already it? It does have a blue. See pencil icon. So yeah, I think that blue means that's the avatar that's currently chosen. I'll click it again. Colors. And like I said, I'm sorry, I can't see what's showing. Maybe I can get onto my iPad and see what I'm seeing. Testing. That's how you do it. Pick a theme color. Well, thanks, man. Anyway, I'll leave it the way it is. Yeah. Anyway, cool, man. All right. So you're welcome. Thanks, Donald. That's cool. Anyway, I will probably begin to sign off. Usually I used to take 45 minutes to say goodbye. I think with StreamYard, I'm down to about 12 minutes. That won't happen today. It'll be much quicker. But as always, I do like to say thoughts and prayers for the victims, families, loved ones, friends, students, the school, University of Idaho, the community and city, Moscow, Idaho, the county, Latah County, Idaho, the state, Idaho State, Idaho, and all the LE, law enforcement. Moscow Police Department, FBI, and they're based out of Salt Lake City, West Virginia, and other parts of the country. ISP, for Idaho, that's where they're based out of. Idaho State Police. This is my 12th or 14th stream. I'm streaming to 6 destinations and platforms. Thank you very much for Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Twitter, I'm so sorry that you can't make comments. Feel free to comment over there, and I'll get to you the next day. And there, change avatar in StreamYard 2 and street settings in there. Cool. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do it there and see if that's still... StreamYard is new to me, so yeah, it might not have transferred from YouTube or Google or wherever it's supposed to transfer from. I have no idea. But thank you. Yeah, Twitter, I'm sorry you can't make any comments. Please send me a DM, or it doesn't have to be private. You can just send a Reddit tweet. Someday I'll have enough devices so that I can be watching that live. So when you make a comment, I can comment to it live. That's what I hope to do. Thank you to all the live viewers and all your comments. I really appreciate it. Donald and Summer and Amy and the few others that have shown up today. I know it's Christmas Day. And the lurkers. Thank you to the lurkers. I'm not sure if that's 2 particular people that had a challenge in my stream a few days ago. And maybe they're just checking out to see if I've changed or see how they, Anyway, welcome to all the lurkers. Thank you, mods, so much. I really appreciate what y'all do. And that's probably enough on that. So anyway, that's about it. Thanks again. Merry Christmas. I'm a Scrooge, but I know some people are not Scrooge. I'm a Grinch. are, I don't know how to describe it. I'm alone. It's the bed I've made. I lay in it. So everybody enjoy your Christmas, or do whatever you want today. Watch movies, or have a glass of wine and watch movies, or have popcorn, or whatever y'all want to do. So I hope everybody has a good day today on December 25th. And I hope everybody, oh, you're welcome, Donald. Just have a great day, everybody. So that was my testing on my iPhone. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, but I'm going to probably try my iPad. My experience with iPads is they are a second class device, and many platforms work on iPhones, but not iPads. Or if it does work, it's missing quite a few features, but I'll probably try. And I think what I read in StreamYard, which I like to operate at about 85% efficiency, but these days I'm operating at about a 35%. So I miss a lot of stuff, but of what I've read or scanned or whatever of StreamYard, it sounds like it works on all devices. So anyway, I'll probably try that just to see if I can step through all the stuff, and probably invite myself in and all that stuff, and all that. Video's much clearer. Random. Hey, how are you? Is it? So yeah, that's my YouTube right there. It's much clearer. I mean, my laptop, my laptop has a lot of challenges, but this is the same lighting, by the way. And usually on the laptop, the lighting is horrendous. But good night and bye till next time. Thanks, Donald. But Random, I'm sorry, I've been going for a while, which it's fine. You show up anytime, but I've been in the process of saying goodbye. So thank you for being here, Random Freestyle. It's good to hear the video is much clearer. I will probably try to check out the iPad. And for me, I'm always testing. I don't remember things. So yes, before looked faded and smoky. Yeah. Oh, my laptop is atrocious. Now, me looking at my laptop, and I guess that means it's the camera, but me looking at the laptop as I'm watching it as the viewer. Let me see. So I'm a viewer. That comment is me as a viewer right there. And so as a viewer looking on the laptop, it looks really clear. So it may not necessarily be the laptop. It's maybe the camera in the laptop or something. I don't know what it is. So anyway, take care. You too, Random, and have a good day. For all the people that do celebrate Christmas, or all the people that don't celebrate Christmas, or, they're near family and loved ones, or they're not. I mean, all my, just great juju goes out to all of y'all. Just have a good day, and take care of yourself. If that is to watch Christmas movies, or, I embrace all celebrations, Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, and, I don't want to mention many because there's 7 more that I forget, but I embrace all that. And if it's to watch, holiday movies, or just, eat popcorn or whatever it is, just do all that stuff. So I now have done an extended goodbye, and I said I was not going to try to do that. But Random, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming, Donald, and all the rest. Summer, it seems like you may have stepped away, or you're listening or stuff. And I hope you have a great holiday with all those kids in your house and all that stuff. So, okay. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.